What is going on YouTube? Electrix here, and today what I have for you guys is a 42-1 gameplay on Call of Duty Black Ops 3. This is something I did a couple of nights ago. We were playing with the friends for the first time on Call of Duty Black Ops 3 in a couple of, probably a year of time. Something like that anyway, but hopefully you guys do enjoy this gameplay as much as I do in the background. It was really fun. I played the game, you know, I got all my streaks. I'm not going to spoil it too much, but just hopefully you enjoy the gameplay. And because of this gameplay, I thought I'd use this to make the commentary I'm going to be talking about today, which is going to be, with the run up to Call of Duty Black Ops 4, is what we'd like to see back for Call of Duty Black Ops 4 and what would be good to see in the game and what it kind of needs. So with that said, we're going to jump into the first thing of the M8 assault rifle. So it's been in Call of Duty Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3, and I feel like this is one of the guns that really is fun for players to use. It's a burst weapon, obviously, as everyone knows. It's been used in Black Ops 2 as like the main assault rifle. Black Ops 3 is the main assault rifle. So it'd be really good to see this back. I think many fans would enjoy this back as it's literally good for pub stomping and in the competitive scene, which is why it makes it just such a good assault rifle. I know it's a little thing in the game, however, just having that good weapon in the game is good. So following on from that, we are obviously going to need a good SMG. For example, Black Ops 2, the MSMC was literally the dominant force in terms of the SMG department. However, we do need good weapon balancing, which is my next point, because if we do have a look at the last couple of Black Opses, we literally have from Black Ops 2, as again, I'll put that as a point of reference, we have the PDW that was good, that could absolutely shred, so we could use that on pubs. We had the FAL in the assault rifle, which is completely OP, so they had to ban that, but it was a good pub stomping weapon. We had, even the snipers could be used and really have fun with. Some people say the snipers were overpowered maybe, but I thought they were definitely a good addition to the game and fun, because it literally brought another community into the game. So if they want more players, maybe it's a thought definitely going to be having to bring the sniper community back with Call of Duty Black Ops 4. We also had guns like the MP7, which was really iconic as well and was really good. So when I talk about weapon balancing, I just want to see a variety of weapons being used instead of like some of the other Call of Duties just really lack that. For example, Advanced Warfare was literally just the BAL 27 and the ASM1. I know you could use the HBR A3 Insanity or whatever that variant was. I know you could use that gun, but it was just those BAL 27 and that ASM1. So what we'd also like to see is good 3-lane maps. For example, Standoff or Raid from Black Ops 2, or maybe even Fringe from Black Ops 3. There's a couple of maps that I really enjoyed from Black Ops 3. Showed again they could make really entertaining maps. When I talk about this 3-lane system, basically what I mean is there's a middle system for any of you guys that aren't aware with this. There is a middle route that you can go through, a left route that you can go through, and a right route that you can go through, and there's not really much that can go in the middle of that. There's literally just that plane of a system, but it works really well, for example, for some reason with these map systems. Like, other Call of Duties have tried to just make it so there's complex ways and routes through the maps, and it's not seemed to be liked as much throughout the community. It's really not been the best, like, it's not been a fan favourite. So yes, we'd love to see the 3-lane system back, which I do think they'll bring back, considering they've done it for years and years, and it's always worked for Treyarch. I don't see a reason why they would, I don't see any reason they'd have to just go back to the old, like a different system. That would make no sense whatsoever. So just keep to the 3-lane system and good maps. Talking about good maps, it can really make this Call of Duty. For example, Black Ops 3, that had really good maps and it was really enjoyed. I know it had boosters and some people really don't like them and weren't fans of them. However, those maps really set the game to be a good game from the start. For example, World War 2, I don't really enjoy the maps as much as Black Ops 3. Infinite Warfare, I didn't really play because I really hated the maps. I didn't think it was a good game in general, though. I don't think the community enjoyed it. World War 2 is a bit better than Infinite Warfare. However, I don't enjoy the maps personally, and the game is pretty dead, to be honest. The servers aren't really full for me. You may have a different opinion, which I'd love to hear in the comment section down below. That would be really good to have a discussion about what you think should be brought back and what you don't think should be brought back. It'd be ace to see your kind of view and take on things, as that would be really fun, I think. So talking about another point is boots on the ground. We've already had some talks and people have been leaking the fact that it's set somewhere in the near future, which means there's a possibility of it being boots on the ground, which is a really good positive point. However, I'd like to touch on the fact that hopefully they make a boots on the ground game that is fast paced and fun, because we've been having fast paced games for years now with the Advanced Warfare, Infinite Warfare and Black Ops 3, And for me, World War II personally was a bit slow. I know they added that feature where it's constant running now, so it's constant sprint to speed up the game, but I feel like you shouldn't have to do that. For me, World War II is a bit slow, and I don't really like the mechanics of the game as much as, for example, Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3, or maybe even going back to Black Ops 1. I just feel like Treyarch have made some really good games over Sledgehammer, have made Advanced Warfare, and this one. I think a lot of people are looking at World War II as a kind of a disappointment in the community, because obviously it was supposed to bring back everything with boots on the ground. It was supposed to be the Call of Duty that revived everything that we wanted. However, I don't really feel like it's worked that smoothly. But with that being said, they have made changes to the game, which proves that they are willing to make changes to the game and listen to the community. I know there's been some real problems with that in other Call of Duties. But with that being said, guys, thank you very much for watching today's video. Hopefully you could smash a like button, that would be amazing. I'm going to leave you with the gameplay, just the rest of the game, 2 minutes probably of the gameplay. So if you want to watch that, you can. I highly recommend you do, because it is quite fun to watch if you are into that kind of stuff. But thank you very much for watching today's video, guys. If you did enjoy, remember to like, subscribe, and peace, guys.
Took A. We lost Charlie. Securing A. Locked down. Friendly UAV inbound. Losing A. Care package inbound. Enemy took Alpha.